This year, for my 18th birthday, my parents finally got me an actual computer. A PC, a personal computer. For years, the only devices I'd ever had were old, laggy Chromebooks, so this thing is a godsend. And there's tons of stuff I can do on here that I couldn't on my previous devices. But one of the things I was most excited for was having an actual platform to play games on. MacBooks are not gaming computers, they're not optimized for this kind of thing. But there's still tons of games that I've always wanted to play and just haven't had the means to do so until now. And if I have to burn my lap from this computer overheating, then so be it. But the one thing I really wanted to play that doesn't actually affect this computer as much as I thought it would is Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft since I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. I remember being amazed my first time playing. Me and my sister were sat on the couch staring at the same iPad mini trying to figure out how this game works. We were terrified of the nighttime and the monsters. I think it scared me so bad it actually took a couple days for me to play it again. My earliest memories on YouTube were watching Minecraft videos. I'd come home from school every day and sit down to watch DaneTDM's custom mod adventures or Pat and Jen's Lucky Block Wars. Popular MMOs shaped my sense of humor to this day, along with Skydos Minecraft's Try Not to Laugh videos. There was something special about this game to me. Something magical. It felt like freedom. Like I could do anything, be anything, build and create anything. Whenever me and my cousins met up, we'd always play Minecraft together. It connected me to my peers, to my family. It's the only game I've ever really felt attached to in the way that I do. And then the same story plays out as it has time and time again. I got older. I grew out of it. I'd still play every once in a while, but the game was losing its spark. That joy was missing, that feeling of creativity and freedom. And with every new update, I began to feel more and more distant from the game that I grew up with, until I hadn't played it for years. I never really stopped interacting with it, however. I loved Sam Gladiator's Yandere High School series, and as much as it pains me to admit, I was obsessed with the Dream SMP in 2020. It was the perfect thing for me. A bunch of people playing my favorite game, improvising a funny and interesting story, a fandom full of amazing art and dedicated creators. It was truly a perfect storm. But that wasn't really about the game itself, however, more about the context, the story, the people. Minecraft as a medium was just a fun, quirky addition. So when I downloaded Minecraft Java for the first time, I didn't expect much. I thought I was just gonna mess around, play for a bit, get the Minecraft experience, and move on. But when I opened up the launcher, I remembered something. Something I had always thought was such a cool feature which I had completely forgotten about. In Minecraft Java Edition, you can play older versions of the game through the launcher. It goes all the way back to release 1.0. So I did some research, looking at what updates came with which versions, trying to find the closest one to what I played as a kid, and eventually settled on 1.8.9. And when I logged on, I felt it. I felt the magic, the joy, the freedom to create. The feeling that had been lost from the game all came flooding back upon seeing the old textures, hearing the music and that guttural hurt sound from Steve. I felt like a kid again, relearning the controls and getting to explore this brand new world. Playing this older version has made me remember what made the game so good back in the day. Not to imply that it's bad now, I actually think some of the new updates are pretty cool, but nothing beats old Minecraft. And I think it comes down to one thing: atmosphere. The atmosphere of Minecraft is the best part of the game, hands down. The blocky, pixelated textures are so ugly and hard to look at times, but it evokes such a raw feeling. It feels unfinished, unpolished, like a kid's crayon drawing. It kind of doesn't make sense and it looks a bit amateur, yet it's so nostalgic and fitting. My favorite part of the game is the sound design. The music is obviously beautiful. It gives off this feeling of comfort in being alone. It's calm and still with a tinge of sadness. The environmental soundscape in this game is so incredibly good. Of course, the cave sounds are terrifying. They have you constantly on edge waiting for a creeper to sneak up behind you and ruin your entire mining trip. But to me, water sounds in Minecraft are so incredibly relaxing and satisfying. I love the bubbling of running water. My favorite days are rainy days. Standing on my balcony made of wood and stone, looking over the blocky world, watching the pixelated sunset, listening to the sounds of rain. It's a beautiful experience. I know I'm describing this stupid game as the most groundbreaking piece of art ever created, which is definitely not the case. But there's just something special about it, and there always will be. Even playing the new version, I felt completely sucked into this vast, empty, lonely world. Minecraft has this unexplainable charm to it, this playfulness, this childlike wonder. It's what keeps me coming back to it without fail. It's a timeless game. And no matter how many AAA masterpieces or thought-provoking indie games I play, I think that this one will always be my favorite.